The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home. Deep down. You're quiet today. Deep down. Not much to say. Deep down. You hide a reason for shame. I've got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down. You know that we are the same. I opened the windbag while you were asleep. Leaving them feeling betrayed. Breaking the bonds that you've made. I'm so sorry. There is no price we won't pay. Forgive me. We both know what it takes to survive. Full speed.
Yeah, let me. Oh, wait, we don't do that one. Oh, wait, we do? Yeah, no, we need that one because nobody's dead. Hi! Hi, stream. Hi, Fish.
Hi.
How are you?
Only good things are happening right now for
Only
us.
good things are happening right now. I definitely wasn't in another call until a few seconds ago on my phone. While they could hear they could hear nothing other than me and nobody could hear. You're doing good. I love that for you, Fish. How are you though?
All right. And if y'all hear a drastic audio change for me, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. And if you
It's
are
not
worried
building
about it, it's
falling
okay.
apart.
Nopsy will be fine.
It might not be okay. I might not be okay.
Nopsy might not be okay, but to be fair, that's his default state.
Yeah.
No, Fish, it's fine. If you hear a drastic audio change, nobody's still alive, probably. If you hear him if he's completely gone, that's when you should be worried. When he disconnects without saying anything, that's when you should be worried. Okay, Fish?
Hi, Fishy. Hi, Fishy, Fishy, Fishy.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can totally read your messages.
You can. That's so true. Yeah. Hi, Nosy. As he can definitely read your messages.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Nosy. Are we cracking open a cold one before you explode or whatever?
Yeah. Let's do this.
You ready? Count me down. Do you have crisp off?
All right. I probably do.
Probably.
3,
Wait. Give me a snap of your fingers. All right, perfect. Go. Count me down.
3, 2, 1.
Let's fucking go. I love that I probably do.
All right.
I love that I'm the one
Okay.
with my 3D model and nobody's a PNG today.
All right. So I might be able to go. It looks like the storm passed. That was just the worst 10-minute storm I've ever experienced.
That's fair.
Holy shit. I thought the building was going to collapse. That was fucking insane.
Yo, look at me dance. Look at me dance. Look at me dance. Look at me dancing.
I love that I'm wobbling like y'all can see me. God.
Yeah, I don't normally use my 3D model. I forgot that I'm a 3D VTuber sometimes. It's so look at fish, aren't they so pretty? Aren't they so cute?
It's been 3 weeks and you forgot about our kind, huh?
Yeah.
Has it been 3 weeks or it's all like 2 months? I can never tell time like
Literally have no idea. It's been so long though. Oh shit, a 3D model. Hi, Brad. I'm getting gender euphoria from just looking at my model and imagining myself as that. Because I am. It's me.
I swear to God, why is my lights flickering? There's literally nothing going on right now.
Nobody's having an amazing time. Are you busy this coming Monday? Quote 32. I don't think so. Hey, Bran, I'm so dumb. Can you send me the address for the wedding? I keep wanting to take a picture of it so that I'm prepared for things. And yet, here I am. Cinco de Mayo. I don't think I am. Are you busy on Wednesday? Pretty, thank you, Fish. Hi, Fish, how are you? How was my pretty sushi roll doing? Wanna grab sushi with Amy? Oh! I would love to. However, that is definitely dependent on... Oh, wait, no, you're saying like at night? Yeah, sure. I would love nothing more than to get sushi with my best friend. 2 of my besties of all time.
Damn it!
Yeah, Davey, let's go! Love that, Brad. Hi, Cow. Yo, Cow, have you been playing Stadium? Thank you. I would like you to send it to me in DMs. I'd appreciate that. Nifty, should I just switch over to fucking Phoenix Wright because you don't have any lines ever?
Yeah. I can technically watch. I can very much technically watch.
Very much technically watch. Love that. It's a good thing that my guest, like, the Fuji is literally where it's supposed to be for you. I love that that's, like, you're already exactly where you need to be. So I open up Overwatch.
Oh, come on. For the love of God, why? Okay. Like, don't worry about the extra stuff. I'm just...
Would you believe I threw the invite out a week or 2 ago? I would believe that. If that's the case, I will be right back. I will be right back. Nopty, entertain chat. I know you can't see them, but just start yapping. Nopty, why don't you tell me what you have upcoming in your stream and stuff?
Upcoming on streaming. I totally know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing some spooky games, which I totally know which ones I'm going to be doing. Some collabs, which I totally know what we're gonna be doing there too. Let's see. I think Saturday's definitely gonna be a collab day, and I totally remember the game. Everything's going great. Where hold on. Chatty, help me. Chatty, why didn't I open you up? Yeah, why? There we go, Chatty's up. I know what I'm doing sometimes, you know. Love this for me right now.
And I always say that.
Okay, mute that. Oh, God. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at streaming. Open.
Brand. It caused me pain. I was watching them yesterday. They finished the game yesterday. It hurt me, especially since Nopty did not have access to chat. Like, he didn't have his dings. He had access to chat. He just wasn't paying attention. I was like, Nopty, this is how you do the thing. You have to do the flowers. Flowers, Nopty. Nopty the flowers. Lou, please tell Nopty the flowers. And of course, Lou doesn't pay attention to fucking chat either. It was very painful for me. I literally was like, Nopty, I need to go. And then I kept watching, and I don't know why I kept watching. Like, it was legitimately causing me pain too. I was like, why are you not listening to each other? Please listen to it. Because Lou is like, oh, Nopty, go up those stairs. And he's like, off in his own fucking world. And I'm like, Nopty, please listen to Lou. She finally knows what she's saying.
I was looking for the stairs. I don't know what, like...
You literally could have looked at her. No, it's fine. It's
the
fine.
other screen doesn't exist. Come on. You grew up in the... Maybe you haven't. Grew up in the split screen, like...
Of course I did.
Where you just...
How else do you screen cheat? Of course. Literally, you screen cheat. That's the whole fucking point. Oh, great. We have to examine. And by we, I mean literally just me. Hey, is the game louder than usual? Not to know if it's everyone else. I feel like it's louder. Whatever. The victim is a famous picture book author, Ms. Elise Nim. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mistake. It's hard to believe in this day and age, you can still find people like that. Did you get the thing I sent you? I got a message.
It hurts my soul.
Maybe a little louder, like, it is, yeah, it feels louder to me. Thank you, Bran. That does look correct. I did already go up and get my thingy. I got my invitation. Yes, that is correct. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I went up to get mine because I literally, like, 7 times in the past week, I have had that thought of, I need to look at that and, like, look at the fucking address. And I just never did. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Thank God I'm in the bridesmaid chat. I love that for you. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon. The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. Bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building. A 2-story building? That would be about the same height as that roof in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Nim was staying in. She was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Now then, Detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, they had none. Right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the Unit Temple.
All right.
10 p.m. Yo, hacker voice. I'm in. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. When she got there, Bikini had to take over when she went back to Hazakura Temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Mr. Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, I'd like some more information about that place. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach it. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe, since Mr. Wright got a cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is gonna be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. Yeah, he would remember. Yep, he would remember something.
What's the chances he remembers, like, his face at all? Hmm?
I mean...
We taking bets here?
Phoenix Wright was impersonated by the tiger, El Tigre.
Yeah, I know, but, like, the judge hates Phoenix Wright so much, he probably just was excited to put a stain on his record.
Oh, they updated the UI! Okay. I just updated my phone. Did not realize that it was a 7.0 update. Not, like, the regular... Yeah. I'm all set up. I don't want to see what's new. Please don't tell me what's new. I'm scared. I'm terrified.
Oh.
Well, everything looks different? Why do they update the app icons? That's not my calendar app! Why is everything different? Nope-dee. Did they change my fucking... They did! What? Did you do that? It was me. Can I change settings? Settings? 5x6? No, it was 5x5. 4x6 or 5x6? What do you mean? 4 for Android 15.0, 1 UI 7.0, enhancements to Galaxy AI, updated user experience. Updated user experience. Not improved, just updated. What the fuck is that? Why is that on... Why do you add shit that I don't ask for? Why do you do this to me? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Excuse me, what the fuck are you? I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's so much fucking AI bullshit. You have to disable it all individually? Oh no. Why? Why? No, I already know how settings work. Why? Why? Where's my notifications? Where are my notifications? I swear. No, I don't like this. Can I... Your phone hasn't been activated? Excuse me. What do you mean my phone hasn't been activated? What? Literally what the... Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Do I really have to...
I don't know. Your phone has a major issue with you, huh?
I have a major issue with my phone, apparently. Stop doing that! I want my notifications. Not my settings. Can I just have notifications? No, can I have my notifications? Galaxy AI? Fuck off. How do I at least change my notifications? My fucking notification status bar? Yeah, I want status bar. Status bar. Status bar? That's fine. Notifications pop-up style? That's fine. How do I change it? I don't want to do the scroll down to scroll down, like, advanced settings. I don't understand. I just want to be able to... Oh, that's gross! No, 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 no. Why do I have to scroll left to go to my notifications? No, 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 no. Okay, at least now I know. Why did I do this to myself? Alright, whatever. And that's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Oopsie, you get to be the judge!
Wait, what?
The Canadian judge.
Oh no, I don't remember what we did with that.
You literally just did my judge voice in your own way. Yay, Canadian judge.
Did I?
Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. What is this inner temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing. The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So, the only thing there is the inner temple. Like, it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. I think it'll be alright, my, So, the sword from this gold statue is actually the murderer. It sure is. It's called the Shichishito, by the way. Nasty beast of shit. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood. Thank you for petting the note. Very much appreciated. And thank you for petting me.
Hey, I got touched. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah? Thank you for touching
There's
Note.
two hands.
He loves touching. He loves being touched.
I'm getting the double.
It's because you're supposed to be there with guest star, but you're not. Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all the... Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the Shichishito too. Fingerprints. Naturally, they match the prints we got from Young and None to defend it. What do you want, Opie?
I'm right here. I'm right here in guest star. What? Why didn't it show up? I don't get it. Oh well.
Were you actually?
Yeah. Like I saw you switch to it, and it didn't show up. But
I just assumed you weren't there. Did my stream together? Oh. Did it break? Is that what happened? Oh, there we go. There you are. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh.
I know, right? I'm so
What?
glad it's not only my shit
That's
breaking.
so weird. Why did that happen with no input from me? Why? How? I don't understand why. How did it break, Nopty? What is going on? I didn't do anything wrong. Also, why is it a black screen? Why is it a black screen? Why do you have a black background?
This isn't... I didn't do shit. What do you mean?
You have a black background.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I don't... What is happening?
I don't know.
Why?
Thank you for betting the Nopty, Brad.
Oh, what is happening?
It's supposed to be... Okay, man. Weird when I'm supposed to be doing voice acting. Yeah, I'll hydrate. Nope, dehydrate. Also, just so you know, Chatty doesn't work for redeems at the moment still. So
okay.
I might miss a lot of redeems. Just tell me in chat that I missed one, if I missed one.
I drink a thing.
No, look, you did it. What's wrong? You're looking really soft. I realized I had too many points. That's fair. Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't really feel good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your... Oh. And there's a walking stick. Oh, what's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. Yeah, it belonged to the victim, Miss Elise the Nim. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh, yeah. Listen. Just between us, okay, sir? I might start a poll. Rig it just to feel something. Don't worry, Bran. I got you. I can start a poll for you. Actually, even better, I'll do a prediction. Let's do a prediction. Start prediction. Will Nope. Get a character by 8:30. Yeah, of course. Nah. Oh, yeah. Submission period is going to be 5 minutes. Start prediction. Got it. Okay, Bran, there you go. Make your prediction. And Nopsy, you can also participate since you don't know the outcome.
Yeah, let's do it. Wait, does that mean you know the outcome?
I don't fucking know the outcome. Honestly, Fish knows the outcome better than any of us.
Will nobody get a character by 8:30? Oh, yeah.
Within the next hour,
Yeah,
do you get to voice act? Is one of the characters that you already consistently have voiced. I need to think about this, to be honest. A full hour. I think the odds that he's going to have someone are pretty good.
All right. Pyro says yes, so I'm going to go no.
This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. That's it. And that's what you wanted to tell me. That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. Oh, I just love skiing. Really? You don't seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too pitty, you know. Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? The main hall of Hazakura Temple is above us here.
I went all in on no. This will work out great for me.
I mean, hey, I don't know where Bran went, but Fish said yes. The main hall of Hazakura Temple is all above us all here. Hey, you're right, but I'm pretty sure the main hall didn't have a second floor. Hazakura Temple is built at a steep part of the mountain. The front and back of the main hall are on different levels. Oh, that makes sense. Wouldn't it be easier to just build this place slanted, sir? I fail to see how he can even consider that to be an even remotely good idea.
You know what I should do? I should rig it.
I could rig it for no.
Like,
but
oh no, my
less
power is gone. I can't be here.
You know I can just cancel it if that happens, right?
Boo.
Bran, you can't. Bran, you literally can't rig it. But no, Bran, if you voted no, Fish would have gotten all the points that you. So Nopty, if you voted no, you're in a very good position to receive a lot of fucking channel points.
That is all. I went all in on no because you said there's a good chance to it, and I am banking on the fact that you're wrong.
That's fair. I literally have no idea. I'm just saying, with an hour, like we're probably gonna go talk to Iris at some point.
Because if I figured I'm gonna be like betting against you personally. Let's do this. Let's do this, Pyro.
I hold literally no stakes in it.
You hold your
How many channel points did everyone put in? Let's see what it's at. Because I haven't looked at it yet. Let's see what it's at.
Somebody put in like 100K. One person put in 100K.
Holy shit, no, you have 70,000 channel points? I put in a little under half my channel points. I love this for both of you. Fish, did you put in 10 points? Did you put in 10 points? Oh, fuck. I can't wait for Bran to have double his fucking... Like, he's gonna have...
It's gonna be great.
I went... Oh, okay. Oh, Bida put in 10... I love this for everyone. Just trying to take Nopi's points.
This is gonna be great.
I'm glad that I am glad that we do have at least like a decent amount of points on both sides.
Yeah.
So Bida, you're gonna get like 8 points back if you win. just so you know. Yeah. I can't wait for it to be a yes, and then Bran has even more channel points than you still try to just get rid of them. Help staff letter, I'm stuck. The main gate must just be over that stone wall. Oh, stone wall. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detectives, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of will. Oh, we can talk about step ladder.
Alright, do you check out the skis yet?
Yes.
I want to see the skis.
Gumshoe loves skiing. He doesn't like sleds because it's too kiddish.
Gumshoe is a solid gumshoe.
Gumshoe is a solid gumshoe. Nupty, how do you feel about skiing?
I used to snowboard. I used to ski. I love them. Not so much anymore since this area stopped getting fluffy snow. It's all ice. Every year, it's a straight ice. I can't. I'm not that good of a snowboarder or skier to do straight ice.
That's so fair. I've actually I actually needed a plate put into my shoulder, a hook plate, because I had a 3rd degree separation of my my shoulder, something or other.
That's funny because I went down a water slide and fucked myself up too.
Oh, I love that for you. Yeah.
You got the snowboarding? I got like a basic ass water slide at a theme park. I broke my collarbone, my arm in 3 places, and a growth plate. I didn't think I knew what a growth plate was until I broke it. That was fun for me.
I love that for you. Yeah, I got a hook plate put in and then taken out because the bone did fuse back together. But it was rough. Oh, that it hurt. Like it didn't hurt immediately. I was like, ow, that hurts. And then I moved my shoulder and I went, oh no, that hurts. Because my father's wife was like, my arms are different lengths. Oh shit. So my father's wife was like, can you get down the mountain? And I'm like, yeah. And then 10 seconds later, I rotated my shoulder and I went, no. So we had to call ski patrol.
No, I made a line wait till the people came to pick me up. It was hilarious. I felt so bad at the time. I was in between pain and guilt for fucking up everybody's good time in the line.
Haha, get fucked. I only felt pain. Let's go.
Oh, God.
There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity? How did you know? I've been snowboarding with Brand before.
Oh, have you?
About this here. Yeah, she's ready to this. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to the much of the transient material realm. I guess you can call me an immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world. Oh, Miss Edgewood. Bikini. Bikini now. Yeah, that's her name. She's Mario.
What? Don't we love Bikini? I love Bikini.
I'm indifferent to Bikini.
Bikini best character. I love bikinis.
I don't see Larry anywhere.
By the way, Pyro,
Yeah,
I got a bone to pick with you.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
You brought up, like, are we good for, like, Ace Attorneys for tonight while I was at work in drive-thru, and after that, I couldn't stop hearing a fucking bird outside.
I love that for you. Right? That's so fun.
Hours until I left. There was like freaking birds tweeting their asses off. I was so mad. I didn't notice the entire time.
I love that
until
for
you brought up
so much. This is amazing. This is so fun for me.
I'm so mad. Oh wow. That was some bullshit.
Me one.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. I wish I could whistle.
Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. Guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. I can't whistle. It's okay, fish. I'll show you how to use it now. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountain. Hey, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So, what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides.
Maybe she.
Wow.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe Bikini is Mario.
How's one of my favorite lesbians doing?
That's a bell.
It's a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bell.
I just saw it as a pipe for a second and thought maybe you weren't wrong about the Mario thing.
Oh, a warp pipe. Some letters are wildly engraved into a rough cut folder. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake.
Oh, God.
There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack. It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Even a hall with a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name, if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. I don't think we have anything else to do here.
Didn't I read it as Dusty Bridge at first?
I know Maya did.
Maya did? Oh! Maybe that was it.
Alright, Nupty,
Yeah?
I don't... This is... Oh! She might not be there. Wait, she might not be there?
What's happening? Son of a bitch!
Yeah, that was so fucking obvious. I did try delaying it. I went everywhere else that I could before I went there, so... Manage poll. That's not the poll. That's a poll, not a prediction. Predictions.
I'm not
Choose
sorry.
outcome.
I regret
Will
nothing.
Nopty get a character by
I'm gonna do it
8:30
again.
EST? Yes, of course he did. Complete prediction.
Boo.
Complete prediction.
You know what? I got a cat, so screw yeah.
320,909 go to fish and 2 others. I'm rich! Still. It's so true, Brad. That's hilarious. It's so fun for me. I have points!
That's fun for me too. For a different reason though. I don't think you noticed. I'm happy with that.
Huh?
Huh? What? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
Yes. Thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. Of course, Cal. Have a good look. Also, !BRB is a command you must remember here. He testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Denim with a sword. Go piss, girl. Nopty, go piss, girl. And one other thing.
No, not one.
She said that when Maya Fey began her training at Unity, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. She's so pretty.
But
so pretty.
I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple late last night. Last night.
Fish.
Last night.
Women though?
There's no
Fish.
late.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. There's women here. I need to ask one, like, my favorite lesbian. I just need to bring up my favorite lesbian, that there's a woman on screen. Woman on screen? Woman on screen. Woman. Fish is a woman on screen. She's so pretty. Woman. I'm such a fucking creep. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for, or if I break those psycho locks. Well, let's present first.
I'm sorry? I don't leave the temple grounds very often. It's on the temple grounds. So I don't know very much about the outside world. I hate you, Iris. I hate you. You know exactly what that is. Is that the murder weapon? You gonna say you don't recognize that?
Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before?
Yes. Mystic Amy was holding it in the courtyard.
And apparently the head non-witness of the whole sad affair. He saw you stab Miss Elise Denim with this very sword last night.
Hey, she got the stabby stab going on. Okay, she just became in touch attractive to me.
Yeah, I told you that's fuck. Never mind. I think we've already done this, right?
Let's face it, she didn't actually do the stabby, but I saw an image of her doing the stabby, and that's all that matters.
We've literally already seen that image. But anyways, I don't know if we've done this before.
Yeah, I was paying attention. Totally, yeah.
There was a woman on screen, of course I was paying attention.
I was probably paying attention to the woman. Mr. Wright, how bad is this cold? Silence. Pyro, you okay? You alive, Pyro?
I'm sorry, I had to make a comment. Fearless asked what everyone's favorite fruit is, and I had to make a comment, obviously. Well, his fever is very high, and as a result, he's rather confused. He's worried about Maya, who is still trapped in the inner temple, and he's quite worried about you as well, it seems.
Really?
Yes, naturally, once he recovers, I'll pass the baton back to him. We did read this.
No, don't. I'm sure that Mr. Wright wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to defend me.
Anyone else? Okay, I don't think we did. There you go. You can read this now.
This is a trainee's younger sister, correct? She's as cute as a button, and she seems to really love mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh.
She said she was going to have the leftovers for dinner the next night. And then she took the leftover potatoes and the whole pot of gravy with her to her room.
I love that for her. That's so fucking... I love that for her. That's quite an appetite for such a little girl. I love... That's so wonderful. I'm so glad that I needed to know what's going on there.
That's a challenge.
Oh, I already... Forgot. We need to do it. I need to present another combo. Take that! We have already gone through this. Was this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Were they dead? Right? Oh no, the note, obviously. Take that! Take that! I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris.
Well, why are you glaring at me like that?
You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Oh shit, that was cute. That was cute. It was the evidence of the power of my glare that broke that lock. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth...
Yes?
I thought the letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Yes. Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret... There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
Alright, I'll pay attention to the stream. I'll stop getting distracted. No,
Are you getting distracted with him?
Fearless messaging things. Oh shit, hi me! It's me, but gay! Hi me, but gayer! Sorry, not just gay, but gayer. Hi, gayer me! No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to. Take that! Take that! Honestly, I couldn't even find that note myself when I played. Really? It was like...
Wait, what?
It was like the most obvious thing that I saw in the main hall. It was the only thing I clicked on in the main hall because I didn't care about anything else. I just want this game to be over. Phoenix Wright.
Lost a bet. Pyro was rushing. Confirmed.
Today? No, definitely not.
Nah. No.
You mean
I
something to
week.
write?
I think last week we were both feeling it.
Yeah. I'm just excited to move on and close this chapter of our life for now and move on to the next. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secrets. Well, what do you have to say? I
shouldn't expect. I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his.
I like when she blushes.
Oh my god, I'll be back. I'm gonna die. Oh god.
Let's go! I'm gonna go piss girl then, if that's the case. Oh, but as well. Yo, is this Moonlight Sonata's second movement? I'll be right back. Hi, fish. My stream deck is not letting me change scenes. Oh shit! All right, let's close out of my stream deck and read. Oh, but it's still refresh it. I definitely am quitting my stream deck. Shit, I love Peglin. It's like you fucking Slay the Spire and Plinko had a baby. It's Peggle. It's Peggle. It's just Peggle. Maybe I should unplug and replug in my stream deck. All right, let me click on. I have to click on it, which means I have to like find it. There it is. Where'd the note be at? Oh no. Dying? Oh, okay. Why is my stream deck not like this? I don't know why my stream deck is being like this, and I don't know which one. Is it this one? Are you? No, you're not my stream. Are you my stream? Wait, where? You're my stream. You are my stream. This is what happens because I have like. Let's make it. This is the stream deck.
You break the stream deck. Stream deck broken. Okay, got it. If you're trying to talk.
Why was that my fucking microphone? I unplugged what I thought was the stream deck, and it was my. There's my stream deck. Why is my microphone that fucking slot? That is not the slot my microphone should be in. Oh, it's because my microphone used to be on the right side of my desk, and now it's on the left. Never mind. That makes sense.
I think I just turn on your stream for a second. I can hear you through there.
I unplugged my microphone. Legitimately unplugged my microphone.
I can hear me through there too. I don't like that. Make it stop.
Well, then stop turning the stream back on.
Hey,
time to
Okay,
fucking read
after
this
dinner,
chat.
this was waiting for me in my room. I still can't hear you through Discord, by the way.
Well, still. That's weird. I hate Discord sometimes.
Yep.
Don't switch. Settings. Voice and video. No, that... Oh, it's because I unplugged it? Alright, that makes sense. Restart image. There we go. It's because I had to actually refresh voice meter. I didn't realize that because I literally never unplugged my microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to refresh it every time I boot up, so...
Well, I don't turn my computer off.
I do.
I would never.
3 times a day.
Did you read this?
5 times a day.
But I don't know if you did.
Did I? After dinner, this letter was waiting and... waiting for me.
That's not Phoenix. That's not Phoenix. Nope, do you read it in the voice?
I am reading it in a voice. Is it not sexy enough?
No, it's not.
I was... As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusty Bridge.
I love that you said Dusty Bridge. A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Except for me, I live there.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge.
We got it on the map! This is the thing that Fish is like, you don't have it on the map.
Okay. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge.
Also, hi Fish! How are you doing today?
But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall.
What does this letter say? What does this letter say? Salutation. There is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at the hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret exposed. What the fuck was Larry? What secret was Larry gonna expose? I'm doing amazing, Fish. No, it's like, cause he was literally just trying to confess his love to her.
That is a major secret, though. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So, this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Lights out about 10 p.m. and was then in her room. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
But it's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but has no idea who I am.
Yeah, sure, he has no idea who you are. You look exactly the fucking same. Just because you dyed your hair and are wearing different clothes, like, come on.
To be fair, she got some, like, spray to get rid of the butterflies.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Of course.
He's a good artist.
Of course.
He's a good artist.
I see it now.
He's a good artist. Like, legitimately. And he always has been. I'm so confused. Is that Dusky Bridge?
It is Dusty Bridge.
That's so confusing. Because it does not look like it would be behind Heavenly Hall. So,
where's the map?
Oh no, never mind. I see what's going on. Okay. Never mind. I'm good. I'm back. My perspective has been shifted.
No, I'm confused.
Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. I even chase one of them to Japan. Next, it's going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh. Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that. What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you said. I got an objection. What the heck? Etchy! You dirty rat! Come true. Oh. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? I would like to. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know what the difference between graffiti and true art is? It's how the artist himself finds it, right? I mean, street art and graffiti are graffiti is usually something to do with, like, defiance and, like, rules and laws, right? Like, it's fucking art, man. I should have seen that one coming. Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal. First of all, let's see what happens.
About second.
Hey, I know I may not look like it, but I'm an artist. I refuse to look at anything that doesn't have a radiant or beautiful motif. I didn't even give it a glance. There. What is this little shack, anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. Or autistic. I don't know. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my old apartment there, pal. Things for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy on us, sir. Listen to me, Edgy. You've gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute. Watch your mouth! Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm going to marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. He already asked this girl to marry you. No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by looking in her eyes. Got this. I really want this man to carry me over the threshold. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagine that I'd be married to such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he'd be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If you really want to know the answer to that, I'm going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. I'm to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you, and what were you doing last night? And do you have anything else to talk about? Kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay. Chill out with those scary eyes, I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Doesn't he realize that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? Take that! Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Oh, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? Well, that was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, ding! The world in front of me went white. I had just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Whiskey Bridge was on fire. You saying you saw it with your own eyes? Yeah, you give me the evil eye. I'm telling the truth. This is 3 seconds. I think he's still trying to hide something. Either way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? What? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? Whoa. What do you mean, there? Impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike. Lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. Take that! This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. Well, what am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? You feel like talking now. How about what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. Look, where was Larry and why was he there? I've read the situation up. The answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking from Dusky Bridge is... Take that! Take that! The place you saw the lightning strike from was, naturally, Heavenly Hall. Well, why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? Roll. Not dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you've just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor. I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know? I believe last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Take that! There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So, you think I got the hots for some drivers, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? Something that proves I'm waiting for, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line, and this ridiculous game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. Take that! Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. No, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. Oh, what do you mean? Well, taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter here? It says salutation here. Well, what's... That's what it said in the book, Letter Running for Dummies. I'm not supposed to actually write that. You're supposed to write, Dear Iris. Wow, I'm so sorry. I love Larry. Great, wonderful. How you doing, Nope? How you holding up? Welcome to the game.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm not playing with anything. Actually,
really?
that sounds fucked up.
What's
I'm playing with my model. Never mind.
Love it. Love that for you. Nope's playing with his little Nopey. You know, the one on screen, obviously.
Who said that?
I said that.
You said that? Oh, yeah. That checks out.
So, you were here
There we
in
go.
Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady. Wait, hold on. What now? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what. Tried to scare Iris by exposing her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Great, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love for her burns so hotly, it can melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Break! It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Eesh. Why are you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gave me the scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it. That's what those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. I love Larry. We love Larry. Let's fucking go. We love Larry.
Larry the most.
Yo, someone marry Larry, please. He deserves it. He's such a sweetheart. He's so fucking simple. But, Miss Edgewood, guy's still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Forget what this guy just said a minute ago. If you really want it, last night I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry! Whoa, what? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. Oh, what doesn't? That's all there is to your story. Your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? What? When? What? Where? What? Why? How? Hey, friend, what's up? How you doing? How was it training that new guy? Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Miss Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Thanks, Larry. Love it. Thanks, Larry. Love it. Love it. Not bad, to be honest.
Fridge had
Chill? Oh, yeah, I love
You
it.
had to train somebody? I'm sorry. No. No. Not this many. Oh, God. Sooner or later, we're gonna make us actually do all 5. I like it.
We've had to do all 5 before.
Did we?
Did pretty well too, not gonna lie. Hell yeah, I love that, yeah. Yeah, so Fridge is like, hey, I have to train someone this week. And I was like, oh, I've never trained anyone. And he's like, what do you mean? You've been there for 5 years and I've been here for my first year and I have to train someone? I'm like, yeah, get fucked. That's what you get for being so responsible. That's what you get for your aunt putting so much faith in you. You just have to be an underachiever like me, and you fucking do it. This is why I show up late every day. Because if I show up late, they won't ask me to do anything. Like, I've also made it pretty clear to Chris that it's like, I don't want to do extra work. I will if they need me to. But, like, if they don't need me and they can get someone else to do it, like, yeah, go ask someone else. What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? What? Why are you glaring at me like I'm the next to be hit by a... I just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Oh, Edgeworth doesn't want to deal with the locks either. Don't worry, Nopty.
God damn. You noticed it. I was hoping to sneak it in.
Huh?
What? Huh? What?
Huh?
Nothing? Nothing? Absolutely nothing?
Huh?
I just heard my name at a moment I did a thing. I
Have
thought
a
you
good-
immediately noticed.
Have a good time, Fridge. Huh?
Nothing. We're having a good time. We're playing Phoenix, right? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Great times. When am I gonna get my role back, Pyro? Let's go.
Okay.
No pay tell Pyro. No pay tell Pyro.
Bitch doesn't even know what's going on. What do you mean? Do I need to look at my phone or something? Huh?
Hold on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got this.
I have no idea what is going on.
It may not happen this stream,
no idea
but it's
what is
definitely
going
gonna happen.
on.
Hey, my life. Oh my. Mr. Lawrence feels that way about me?
Apparently, he isn't aware of your real secret. Ooh. This is no time to be embarrassed. Oh, she's so cute. She's so pretty. Ah, women. Oh my god, no, women. Oh my god, fish, women. Fish, 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 fish. Ah, fish. Fish.
Fish?
How's my favorite
Women?
lesbian doing today, by the way? This is your line.
You're gaslighting me again, right? I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
I definitely said that. I said it. There's no way I didn't.
I get distracted by
I'm gonna.
women. Women, no, T. She pretty, she crying. I like looking at pretty women cry sometimes.
Pretty.
No, this is your line.
Is it? I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing.
Really not. And in any
Reading.
case, whatever it was he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him.
Does that mean Mr. Lawrence is the witness today?
No. I believe that none will be the first step of that.
Sister Bikini.
It claims to have seen the very instant in which you carry out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Lise Denim, correct?
That is correct. It wasn't me.
No.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes.
are you a prosecutor? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed, what the hell is up with this world? Is they gonna be put to death if they, like, get a new job or something?
You know, technically, apparently it does actually work. Where if you give someone your attorney's badge, they can just kind of like use it.
Yeah. But like
legitimately.
Don't let anybody know you're like you got a different job.
No. I mean in real life.
Something horrible is gonna happen.
I mean,
I do think it's funny that
apparently if you give someone your bar card, they can use it to like get in places.
Yeah, it's great. We killed Mia.
We killed Mia to get it.
Get the pin, and then Edgeworth killed us to get it. It's great.
Exactly. It was all Edgeworth. He was literally overseas, but it was all Edgeworth.
Yeah.
He made the arrangements. He hired Shelly to kill her. Don't worry, I've made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris, it is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once. He's so pretty.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself whether or not I'm fit to do the task I've been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands.
10 a.m. Very nice. Hey Edgeworth. I think you're on the wrong side of it. Anyways, nobody, this is you.
Crap, did the voice.
You want me to do it? Court is now in session. There you go.
Cool. Okay, something like that. Court is now in session for the trials of Sister Iris of Zakara Temple.
Would you like me to say it one more time so you can try to copy it?
I don't think I'm gonna get whatever I had last time. It's gone.
Okay.
It's gone.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Yes! Fuck that person. Fuck him. We win by default, Judge. Give us the win. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case.
Not by default? Default aggressive? Yeah. Indeed.
I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. I am ready to announce my verdict.
It would be so funny if they actually just went with this.
It would be hilarious.
If like that's where the whole fucking game ends.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
Francisco, let's go!
No.
The prosecution stands ready.
And you are?
Francisco von Krumm, prosecuting prodigy.
Von Karma, you say? Wouldn't you be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma?
Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr.
Edgeworth?
By the way, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm starting to slip into the freaking voice. I don't want to do it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
By the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
By the way, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once.
I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say?
There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't, but I'm sure.
I told you, there is no such weakling.
You know what's hilarious to me? That in our playthrough in the timeline, she don't have her whip, so we're in a different timeline now.
I know, right?
We're in the good timeline where Phoenix dies.
We are in a good timeline
Another
where Phoenix
timeline.
dies.
But there's a different timeline where Phoenix is just sipping coffee, being a dick to Maya. Maya? Well, what is this? A whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whip at.
Hold it!
I have no objection to the whip.
You don't?
The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there is still only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. This promises to be interesting. Mild Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. My Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. I see you brought your flair for the histrionic.
Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. Hey.
The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. I miss Francisca, I'll be honest. It's a fun voice to do.
Very well, Miss Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible.
The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Ellis Denim. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial gold sword from a golden statue.
The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well, the court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
There is no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there is a witness to her crime.
Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
And so it began. My first and last trial as a defense attorney. Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Hold on there. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. Witness, please stand up nice and straight.
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in defendant's lobby for our back pain plagued victims.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. Holy shit, I see a bikini.
Once again, your name and occupation, please.
Oh, God.
Little Odamia. Well, I'm the head nun at Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Rakini, you got it? Rakini, nice to meet you.
But you don't Judge and I have the same mind. But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Please fix that.
The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lettering in their hearts should leave this sanctuary at once.
You want me to leave?
I need to get your bikinis retrieved. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in summer. In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's alright. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that.
Let us hear what you have to say then. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh?
Yo, he's Canadian. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh? Literally says it. Well, that night I was helping an acolyte with a retraining in the inner temple. But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot serve. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back, and that's when I saw.
So it was simply confidence that you found yourself returning to Hazuruka Temple.
Coincidence? Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple. That sounds like a pretty important statement. That is... Wow. This is... We're going full fucking force. That is only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about a fool. At the first hurdle, now are you, Miles Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination.
I'm gonna fuck up Von Karma's accent so much because I have the fucking Mario voice, and the vampire voice is only slightly different. But I have to remember that I'm the fucking Von Karma. True. What is this inner temple? Well, see, conversing with the spirits is what we train people to do, right?
We'll be the ones asking you the questions, madame.
In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There is a small temple across the street called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training. And how exactly do you help with this process? It is all quite exact. It can't be performed without a nun supervising. Like a tutor, watching to make sure a spoiled child studies. A tutor with a whip in your case. If that is the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple where the murder took place? Hold it! Violently. Well, that's alright. It's a no laughing matter, especially in winter. You can't hold anything heavier than a knife or fork during the cold months. Just being alive is like strict training. On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurting again? That's right. Raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off. Hold it! You left Iris to help. With what? What do you think? The acolyte is the training.
Huh? Acolyte training?
Oh, that's so fucking weird. Badge earned.
Weird.
Earned the 2-year club badge this minute. Awarded to users who have been on throne for 2 years. I got a Twitch activity feed notification. I was so fucking confused. Apparently I've been on throne for 2 years. Can we get an exclamation point throne, I guess?
Nice.
What do you think of a training? You think the acolytes are training, of course. It was just past the 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter the training exercises proper. Pretty fish.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolytes so they don't pass away. Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct? Yes, she's a gentle, honest girl. She never once fails to follow my directions.
Hold it!
You returned to Hazakura Temple in order to take a bath. My back is to blame for everything. It's a be done in kind of world after all. How long were you in the bath for, if you don't mind me asking? My. What a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your mind. Hey, but your next question is going to be, where exactly did you wash? This is why you have to watch the younger ones. What are you going on about? I was... Oh, thank you. Males...
I can't believe you, Miles. The lowest of the low.
Wow. Listen, they can say this to Phoenix and will agree, but Miles? Come on, and she did nothing wrong. He's gay. Is there some sort of kick-me sign stuck to the fence's bench? Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long, you understand, so...
Hold it!
The crime took place in the courtyard, correct? When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the court. That's right. This is so difficult. Those two voices, why did I do this to myself? Mr. Phoenix, that's
I
right.
love it.
In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime take place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true.
There is indeed only one problem. As you clearly pointed out what it is. Then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are. What do we have? Paragraphs M, like approximately 7. Rigid 5, around 30 minutes. Starting. Testimony, bring the lights out by 10 p.m. and there's
Objection!
Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's faith rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all. Well, don't worry, I'm more up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple. In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all. No, she said that. A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back.
Objection!
But that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. but that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe she would lie.
She does indeed have honest eyes.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here?
Phoenix isn't here.
Yeah, we need Phoenix back.
Okay, Nosy, what is going on? What is going on? No,
nothing's going on.
I love it. Love it. Fucking love it.
No, it took a while.
How long has that been going on?
Just a couple minutes, and it's actually really upsetting to me because I had like hours of doing nothing, and I finally thought of doing this behind your back right as I started getting lines. But I had the idea.
I just looked over and I see a fucking black screen, and I'm like, what is that? I thought you just added slop of your own.
I mean, technically.
There you go. Dude, now we're both doing it.
You noticed too quick. Damn it. My job. Gone.
No, I love it. I love it. That was perfect because I looked over. I'm like, what? I literally couldn't even see it because of how small my stream preview is.
I know. I was hoping I'd get a wow.
I was like, what the fuck is that? It's because I don't look at the stream preview when no one's chatting.
Somebody say something. How dare you?
No, literally no one has said any. Literally no one has said anything in 7 minutes. I just happened to look over.
Oh, I have the worst luck. I swear to God. Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means we must call your memory into question.
Dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Oh, well, isn't that exactly what I...
My memory is perfect. Crystal clear, especially in the winter.
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, huh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, you'll need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, you. I was naive to think that alone would it.
Then please add your comments about Iris to the testimony. And let us return to the cross-examination.
I was
By the way,
came to
that's
the
why I
inner
thought you
temple.
caught
She was
it.
dressed exactly as she. Huh?
That's what I thought you caught a little while ago. Like, I saw that pop up on your screen, like me opening the game. I'm like, damn it. And
Oh,
you
I
said,
didn't
"Nope."
notice it.
I thought for sure. You said the second it popped up.
That's what you were talking about when I said nope D. I did not. I'm actually locked the fuck in. Because I think like because the fact that it is the very bottom right corner of my screen, and I'm looking towards the center, and the black bars actually fit perfectly for where it shows up. I didn't even notice it. I've not been noticing it lately.
That's amazing.
I was again it's the inner temple. She was dressed exactly like she had been at the dinner. So I'm just gonna fucking go with it.
Objection!
I'm not even gonna cross-examine her. I'm not even gonna press. Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met, he was wearing this demon-warding hood, correct? Of course. That is a very important piece of clothing. I'll have you know. Wait a minute.
Objection!
Hold it right there. Why do you have that? That's quite the question of the day now, isn't it, Ms. Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night, before the lights out bell was rung. But, what? You know where I'm going with this, don't you? If the witness had seen the defendant as she claims, then the iris she saw could have been missing this very hood. Well, well, well. Yoshi got the freak. Why not really know those contradictions? I understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it.
Order, order.
There. Good. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? There's... well... I don't want to make too many of them.
I see a stockpile, a surplus of hoods, eh?
Each none is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owns.
Then this is quite strange.
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have wanted one of those. So there is no contradiction here. I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human heart. Seeds of doubt.
Witness? While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision.
I am not sure I can comfortable going along with this. Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the inner temple. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation. I have finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and there it was, oh, mystical leaves. And with that, I saw the whole things. Mystical leaves was staying in the corner room, which faces out onto the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred when she was pushed out of her window.
You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth into in court. And me seeing it tall from this very chair.
Thank you.
Well, something like that. I don't know,
That's a
the judge did seem really into
His
it.
imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe. I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is a mine. Miles Edgeworth. Calling everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours?
Hold it!
How far is it from your room to the inner temple? Let me think a moment. About 20 minutes, so many stunts of mine. It's about 15 minutes to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge. You never made it back there that night, did you? Oh, that's alright. I was heading along the walkway towards the main hall.
Hold it!
You say you heard a noise. Just like that. That could only be the sound of the victim falling. It's very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. Just like that.
But then, couldn't this noise you heard just have been snow from the ground? Falling to the
I
ground?
never thought of that. The next one to laugh gets the whipping. Wait, what happened? The source of the sound. I looked over at the courtyard and...
Hold it!
This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims. Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to. The murderer who stabbed the victim with the sword. The bikini, try to recall exactly who it was you saw as clearly as you can. Well, you're a handsome younger man, so I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you are mentioning it, there was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all of this time. Please, don't keep us in suspense. Her food. Her food. That's right. It's coming back to me. Yeah, she did multiple times show without the hood. Ladies, she wasn't wearing a hood. I thought something was out of place, but it will make sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away to someone, right? Ah, you've dug your own grave, Mel's itcher. He initially appeared to put me at a disadvantage. What? I can't see any other leads. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to this. Males, if you want to hang yourself, you need only to ask. I will gladly lend you my whip.
Witness, and that statement, add that statement to your testimony.
No, parabola. Now that you mention it, I just didn't have her hood on.
Hold it!
You are sure about that? Yes, after all, we always wear the same clothes. Oh, I don't mean because we're poor, you understand. It's our style. Yes, that's it. There's absolutely no need to train yourself. Anyway, she looked different from a normal. But that really stuck out. Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip. This plant might bite you and not someone else. I just said it didn't have a hood on. I'm assured of it.
Very well. Now please tell us about the victim, eh?
Hold it!
In the room the victim was staying, overlooked the courtyard, correct?
Which means the victim's room was on the second floor.
No, Hazakure Temple is a single-story building, but the mountain itself stops down, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back, to about the height of a two-story building.
I see, and the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct?
Yes, I should have known. I'm the one who carried her things to her room after all.
Hold it!
What makes you so sure? It's just like I told you earlier. I heard the noise from the courtyard, okay? But just like that. Yep, one smart system. I will give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in the bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height.
It appears that the witness was not mistaken then.
Yep, I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in the winter. I'm a woman of faith after all. The head honcho has a good temper. No two of them work there. What's wrong, message, right? No snappy comeback remark? I don't feel like she's wrong. This is a very powerful testimony, too. It claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. But only two things I can believe right now. My client Iris and my own abilities as a defense attorney. Know what to do. What do we have? We have this. Very least. Live, that's doesn't help us in any way. Other data. I'm hungry. Okay, fish, go get some food, okay? Okay,
Fishy, enjoy food. Get some sushi.
Go get some sushi.
Everybody loves a little bit of cannibalism. Words.
I mean, most fish eat other fish. I'll do it in a minute. Okay, fishy. Is it because you're waiting for us to struggle and ask you for help? If you want to tell me the answer, I'm okay with it. Yours was domestic police. No, the answer? Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I'll be real. I literally don't know what the answer is.
It's the sword.
About the sword. I'll top 10 statement. I love that she already has a fucking walkthrough up. 1, 2, 3.
Objection!
That's... Wait. Thank you, Fish.
Yeah, I
Sixth
read that as
statement?
soon as you did it.
First statement. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on. Oh, fifth statement because we added to testimony. It's because we added testimony. I understand. It's because we added the thing to testimony that we didn't actually have to, probably. This is the final one, yeah. Thank you, Fish.
Objection!
Alright, Fish, go get some food, okay? I love you so much. Thank you, you're the best. Impressive logic, that's what I'd like to say, anyway. Oh, please, do. My afraid is nothing else. Especially in a winter. However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take a look at the autopsy report? The autopsy report. The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed. Oh, 10 feet after that. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh.
Fishy, 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 fishy. That's right. It says after death right here.
The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard, how did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall?
Order, order! The victim was killed and then fell. If that's the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room, don't you agree?
That is the only logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window back into the courtyard below.
Objection!
Was there any signs of a struggle in Mr. Nim's room? He was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a blood stain, wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood?
No traces of blood were found in the victim's room.
Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard. However, if there was no blood in the...
I'm sure there is no need for me to go over this. But I'm sure your honor is well aware. A stab wound produces the most blood.
When it produces the most blood?
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about the most blood, when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed. Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound.
That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
We have come to a conclusion. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions. No. No, 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 no. No. No.
Order, order, order. I must admit that this is a probable version of events.
I expect no less from Francisco von Cordoba. He locates and takes control of every vital point. Humph.
It seems that we need a clear testimony from the witness. Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please.
So Iris saw Elise on the ground and tried pulling the sword out. Was panicking. So she found Elise's body and went, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here? Tried pulling the sword out, and that's what she saw. She didn't see her stabbing,
Yeah.
she saw her unstabbing. That makes sense to me now.
That's a really good alibi. Let's run with that. We'll get this 3-time murderer off.
Yeah, the 3-time murderer who has been found innocent twice.
Yeah. Yes. Please, witness, remain standing on the crate.
Don't go selling me a short now. The weight of winter snow has bent me out of shape, especially my back and my mood. She's 1-1 right now. She needs to finish the best of 3. True. Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here. With the whip. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I would let her give me a vigorous massage. Then I looked down across the sea, and the sword was already in the place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I've never seen so much blood before. So when I fainted, you can't blame me, can you? When I awoke, Mystic Ami was stabbing a Mystic Elise through the back.
It all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma's strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such effects is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth. Perfection is an impossibility, Francisco Von Karma. I'm here to teach you just that. At that time, was the victim bleeding? Well, I was shocked to be seeing all of this, of course. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think I saw any blood. Not then. I'm sure you did. The weapon was acting as a plug in the film. In any case, let's be clear on one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? Be careful. This is very important. It's the Iris we are talking about. I'm thinking for all in word. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in the Mystic Elise's body. Might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory. The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the corridor. I think this proves it rather well, Miles Edgeworth. So, you're saying that you saw the victim's blood? That's right. Some of it had blood onto the Iris too. When the defendant was raped, she was meditating in her room, and her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner. What? What clothing? The clothes were blood-flecked as well.
That seems quite conclusive to me.
What should I do? Press this point further. Yeah, sure. Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you say you saw the victim bleeding. Well, I say that what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as a day. Pulling the sword out. Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out.
Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony?
Oh, was it that important? More important than you can imagine.
Pulling out usually
You
is.
saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt was smoothly drawn out. Yeah, pulling out could be important. Not always necessary.
Guess what I have enough points for.
Hydrate. Head pats. Not much else.
Chat says the Kitsune is a bad fox, but they really mean a good fox.
It's okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Smoothly, you say. You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out. That's alright. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Ami.
Guess what I have enough points for.
Thank you for the headphones. Thank you for the headphones, Nopty. Nothing else. Are you out of points now, Nopty? You have what, 9 points?
Wait. There we go.
Yeah, 8 points. Let's go. Oh no. Wait, that would be... I don't know. I don't know how many points you fucking have. Mystic Elisa was on the ground and Iris was a stoop over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. When Iris stood up, the sword in her hand just slid out of Mystic Elisa's body. It slid out from the gaping wound. Ah.
It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding.
Nothing out of place here. Not really the case. I can't help but feel something about this test range is very out of place. But something which could possibly have happened appears to have happened.
Hold it!
Was the bleeding caused by the killer removing the sword? No, I'm mistaken. I remember it. Oh, clear as a day. Don't you think that's a bit odd? What do you mean, Miles? Who would the killer pull out the sword? What? All she wanted to do was place the weapon in the hand of the old statue, and there was no reason to remove it from the body. All that would have accomplished was causing the victim to bleed unnecessarily. Your thoughts, Miss Montana? That's...
Indeed, it is strange now that you mention it.
I'm going to need to find an answer to this. If the witness saw something terrible. So, what did you do after that witness?
Hold it!
Well, on to what the killer did next. You saw none of it, correct? Well, I was unconscious. How long were you up for? I don't know. 10, maybe 20 minutes. A young man with a very prickly looking head woke me up. By stepping on me, actually.
I'm not sure I like the method of
Resuscitation. Well, I wasn't asking for a mouth-to-mouth or anything of the sort. But I would have welcomed a more gentle awakening right about then, let me tell you. You shall have words with the offender first. What did you see upon waking?
Hold it!
But, Mr. Gummy, you are referring to the golden statue, correct? Just stabbing someone with a shishihito, a secret treasure, is terrible enough. But to then make a mistake, Ami hold the blade. Oh, a heinous, despicable crime. It is easy to despise something. Anyone can do it. However, there is something that cannot be done so easily. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's doubly hard for you. Anyway, what's the problem? Exactly why would the killer set up this gruesome scene? And then even explain the reasoning behind that.
I don't think I can.
Well, there isn't always a logical reason behind why someone acts. Oh, that's true, so true. In early spring, for example, I often find myself. It isn't always. Rays might come in. Not too many unnatural elements. Was it necessary to use the Shishishita for the army statue as a weapon? Why was the weapon ultimately placed back in the hand of the statue? I can expose the flaws in this testimony. Perhaps then I will begin to find the truth.
Objection!
Just the beginning. You are a reliable witness. At least I'd like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here. What do you mean? You make me sound like as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. What contradiction are you talking about? In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the weapon was thrust up to tilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibility.
What do you mean? Please explain.
Explain yourself! For starters, I think it would be possible to stab someone with the hilt with it. No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that. Doesn't appear. What meaningless dribble? I too may appear to be weak and frail. But I can crush men under my heel and make them weep, should I so choose. Nobody? Comments?
Step on me, Karma.
Thank you.
The objection stands. I wept a little back there, I must admit.
Objection!
That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed with the body up to the hilt, well, just look at all the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly. Well, this. We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be told too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding. But that's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with the shichishito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly, and may still sometimes stop the blood.
Objection!
I'm not finished. There's still one more conclusive contradiction. Ate some rice. Hell yeah, fish! Let's fucking go! Yo, put rice in that girl. Sorry, did you read this? I got distracted.
I don't know. Did I read that? I got distracted. I was thinking about how you put rice in a girl.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love to put rice in that girl. Oh well. I'm so sorry I missed. Nobody, can I get an uwu for nobody?
I don't think so. Uwu. Uwu. How do I do that? Uwu. 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 Oh, wait. I'm thinking. Ooh, I could just do anyway.
Is that all you want me to put in, you fish? Anyways. Nobody, can you read this line before I get a little too far ahead of myself?
Did I not? You've still got more.
This one is simple. This sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt. Yeah, this sword was balls deep. Why is there only blood on the tip of it? What is that, quote 41? Is that quote 41? We're trying to learn my quotes again. Is that quote 41?
Yeah. Yeah, just the tip.
Just the tip. Is that 41? Look at me go. Fucking genius. Success! Yeah, we're learning. We're relearning my fucking brain rot. If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword. Oh. Bravo, Mel's Edge. For anything this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know maybe manage one.
What does this all mean? If you have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon,
having come this far, there can only be one answer. And that is the weapon used to kill the victim, not the Shichishito.
what?
A foolishly foolish idea born from a foolish mind of a foolhardy foolishly fool. Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think this sword was the murder weapon? Oh, well, it's because the Mystic Army was a holding. Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the Shichishito was the murder weapon. So, maybe the Shichishito was not the murder weapon. But that is the case. It changes nothing, male detective. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? Alright.
If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer these obvious questions it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Which goes without saying, the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found. Answer the... That's you. I was doing so good.
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
No evidence of that event was found.
Another mystery to throw into the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Don't go, Danny. Could I say something? I just remembered something. What is it, sister? I was just thinking. It's possible. But just maybe. What actually happened was... It was just over there.
What exactly are you going on about there?
No blood on it. Would make sense to be the thing that, like...
Okay, so I think
it would slip
they
through.
got knocked out, something's got attacked somehow. She fell out and landed on the sword up from the statue, and it all fell over on her.
No.
Yes.
She could have... It could have been an accident. Totally could have been an accident. But it could... She didn't land on the sword and it fell over. Because the sword itself was not there. She had to have been stabbed by a sword-like item. And then, but at the same time, like, someone had to have implanted the Shichishito into her. But they don't matter the weapon, I mean. Maybe. I think I might know what this sword was disposed of. You're what? Well then. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister. Impossible. What else? What else could this old woman have seen? Heavenly Hall. I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 17 minutes to walk to the ski bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into the river and came back while I was not there. I Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile on her own. Fair enough.
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape. What with my back and my head, you know. Why? There were indeed snowmobiles tracks in front of the main gate. Here is the photograph.
A snowmobile? Hey, I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. Well, that solves your pesky little problem, yes? Eagle River's current is quite safe, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon. Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
Hold it!
You are sure about the time? Yes, I was about it after all.
Why was that?
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. Chocolate was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy on the bath all night, now could I? At 11, I decided to leave Hazakura Temple. Your estimation of the time seems reliable, at least. Please continue,
Hold it!
You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? Right, the one who trampled on me. Since she used the pipe to hold the garage. Well, there isn't a phone in the main hall, so I attempted to reach. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him. He'd forgotten it at home, apparently. What a naive boy, as always. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand too. Anyway, I was really scared, and it was taking him a while to get him out. I thought I'd go out by the main gate for it though.
Hold it!
As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. But that's it. That's the only one that we have. It don't run no matter how much the snow falls. Now, you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived? Yes, of course. It was parked in front of the gate. She had already gone, discarded the nether weapon, and returned by that time. I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? I need answers to every possible doubt. Snowmobile in question. Was it still warm at the time? What do you mean? Now, what do you mean?
What do you mean, eh?
What do you mean, Mel's Edgeworth? I'm playing a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile would heat its engine. If it was still warm, then it means it was recently used. Ah, I see. I never thought of that.
That's right. I overlooked that too.
Of course you did. Can answer the question,
Of course I did.
witness. I don't know why I'm touching hot engines. However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it.
Snow?
Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow. Wasn't any snow.
It seems highly likely that the killer did use a snowmobile then, eh?
How long did it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile?
Hold it!
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some water. Oh, there's a reason for that. Have we got a moment for me to explain?
I think that's why the question was asked in the first place.
It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as could be. I fetched some water and was heading back, and when I went and crashed into a tree, the tree and my back both went crunch, just like that. Crunch.
really hate doing this, but my dog is doing the I'm gonna piss on your bed dance. So I'm gonna go give him a quick walk.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Go piss, girl. And by girl, I mean Murphy. Crunch. Crunch. So true, Fish. Hi, Fish. How you doing? I'm gonna lock out for a minute. I'm getting fucking eepy as shit, too, so. I've just been waiting for when we're done. Fuck, I forgot my goddamn... why? I just looked at the notifications. Can I change my notifications, please? Hi, Fish. How are you doing? I'll put music on. I'm getting so fucking distracted. I am very tired. I just realized, like, I've just become very tired. I'm so eepy. I'm good. I like eating rice. I love that for you, Fish. I'm so happy for you. Legitimately, that's wonderful. I love that for you. I'm a little locked out. I have been ignoring a group chat that has been... How am I? I'm EP. I'm a little EP. I'm a little EP. I'm a little ADHD. I'm a lot ADHD. A little EP and a lot ADHD. I think I have to go piss girl again. Go piss girl. I should. You're so right. Alright, I will go piss girl then. I will. So I'm gonna go piss girl, Murphy's gonna go piss girl, maybe even Nopety's gonna go piss girl. Fish, go piss girl.
Sorry about that.
What happened, Fish?
Huh?
Oh, Nopsy! Hi, Nopsy!
Hi, Pyra.
I went go piss girl. I didn't go piss girl. That's okay, Fish. I forgive you.
It's not too late.
It's never too late. Facebook.com/alternative lives. Quote 44. What are we... Who is this? What?
I don't know. Who is that?
I'm trying to figure out which voice that one should be. From the fields of chat, Fish hath feasted upon the humble rice, proclaiming its deliciousness. A successful summon of quote 41 echoes through the realm. Sushibot, the sushi oracle, calls for offerings to uncover the ultimate roll's secrets. Fish greets Pyro with good tidings and rice love. Meanwhile, Sushibot reminds all mortals of the sacred laws of Twitch etiquette. Respect reigns supreme. So fucking true. Hi, Nopsy. Welcome back. Rice love. Yeah, rice love. Fish, Fish, is rice your favorite food? Because it really sounds like rice might be your favorite food. Like, you got really hyped about rice. And I love that for you. That's adorable. So, so cute. Alright, Nopty, you gotta cromsh. You gotta say cromsh.
Cromch.
Thank you. I don't think it's my favorite. But it's like top 3. Hell yeah. I love that for you. You get 3 tops. Fish, are you a Switch? I haven't been able to find the courage to write anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have abused it. No, I'm not that lucky. Refresh your memory. How long were you knocked out for? Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 a minute. It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using this snowmobile. I have to concede that is more than enough time. If that's all you wish to concede, males Ichigo. While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here.
What would this mystery element be?
The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods?
Too many unanswered questions. Your response, Miss Von Karma.
Come to me for help over this slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while? Your Honor.
What?
I love Von Karma. I'm glad she's back. This is fun for me. She's as over the top as always. Anyway, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, male Ichigo. No mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there is surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is stop poking holes in this forward account. I've already done this. Already done this. We're good. The murder around 11 p.m. and after asking about it, let it be reported about it. And there are some tracks indicating the snow will be used. Takes 15 minutes to walk to the bridge, but less than 5 those. You get the weapon and see the river and keep my claws knocked out. Harvest could have done all of them. Right, so maybe they threw the weapon. Walk. The tracks indicating this. There's 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge to look by the those. Regional weather. 155. Hurrah! Hey, Huntress.
Hi, Huntress.
No, with occasional.
Rawr.
7 to 10:50. Lightning 10 to. Very sweat track. For the murderer or anyone. After asking what a beautiful guy went out to the video. Very sweat track. Checks it. No, wait. 15 minutes to walk for the bridge. I'm gonna take a
it's been
stab.
like a month, Huntress. How have you been? I missed you.
Hey, fish! Hey, fishy fish. Am I dumb?
Huntress, how's
I
your
am
in
dumb.
this stream? Can you help me?
Fish? Fishy. Fish, my favorite lesbian in the whole world. My royal researcher. Fish, how are you doing? I do, yes please. Yes please, Fish. I do, I really do. I really want you to tell me. Yes. Back photo on the last statement, thank you. Thank you so much. There was no way I was going to do that. I admit this photograph proves something. Oh, okay, because there's only a track leading to the gate, not from the gate, which does make sense to me. It proves the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems. Males, Edgeworth. However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks? I was thinking that immediately when we got the photo, and then it was immediately shucked from my brain, once Murphy had to go piss girl. What do you mean?
Yeah, they're still
Iris
dancing.
left Hazakura Temple, threw their weapon into the river, and then returned. If this was the case, then naturally there should be two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back. Huh. You're rather right. You are forgetting one thing, male teacher. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snow. This removes your precious contradiction, now doesn't it?
I see while she was at the river, the snow stopped. Leaving just to return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, male Edgeworth? A flaw in her theory. The idea that the snowfall covered one set of tracks. Flawless. The tracks to the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Ms. Von Karma, that is impossible. Would you like to explain? Why there is a rude index finger currently pointed in my general direction? No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me.
On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh?
Witness, please tell us again what time it was you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Well, first you start with a circle. Oh, true. Wait, are you... Are you just counting upwards now? Is that what we're doing? Of course, this means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The weather report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up.
Order, order! Very well then. Looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
It's awesome to be closing this trail due to snow. My name is Elizabeth. How pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is a weather report ever correct?
Oh, no, no, no. You've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast. This is actual data.
Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
It's true. We cannot be totally sure, eh?
What? How did she pull that off?
It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Very well, I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. Ah! You can't back down now, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where's your evidence that it already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? Where's it, Edgeworth? Where is it, Edgeworth? I mean, can't you use the photo again? The one because... Isn't there also footprints in there? Maybe? I don't know. The one with the snowmobile?
Correct.
Saw that, right?
Yeah, but the footprints can be from anywhere, like any time.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this photo is probably better. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed. Well, that's right. But proving that is incredibly easy. If we want to know whether it's snowing or not, this photo tells everything. Of course, I am referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow, with just one exception. And that is... the victim herself, Middle Eastern imp. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why. In other words, if the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph there should be two sets of tracks. Just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself. But this is simply what all of the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading to Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. And thus, the return tracks remained. I see something. This all sounds a bit fishy to me. Fish! Fish, 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 fish. Fish, it sounds like you apparently. Oh my god, Fish, do you know how to snowboard or ski or snowmobile? What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Wow, I mean, we can see a fish here in the game. Furthermore, the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Which I can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. I also tried skiing once, but you weren't great at it? Okay. Well, I have no comment. Skiing is easy. Yeah! Oh my god, let's all go skiing together. Huntress, you know how to ski, right? Or snowboard? That sounds like something you would know. I usually snowboard because it's just... Skiing is easier to pick up. Snowboarding is more difficult to pick up, but the thing I like about snowboarding is that I can, like, lay on the ground and then immediately get up. Whereas with skiing, I have to, like, fully take off the skis if I ever want to rest. Because falling when snowboarding, super easy. You fall, you get right back up. You fall, you get right back up. Like, it's fine. If you fall when you're skiing, it's the worst fucking thing ever.
No, I prefer falling on skis.
No, I would never. Holy shit, no.
I stopped freaking snowboarding around here and picked up skis because it started getting icy.
Right, obviously, yeah.
Skis are so much better for, like, patches of ice.
That's true, that's true.
Never
I'm saying falling, though. If I fall while I'm on skis, there's so many more, like, issues that could happen, like twisting my legs, and, like, there's a lot more issues. Snowboarding, I feel like, as long as it's not, like... The reason that I injured myself from snowboarding is because I was going a little too fast, and I hit a rut where the front of my snowboard, because I was, like, facing, like, down, I was facing the mountain, on, like, back.
I was gonna say, snowboarding,
and I was going...
You're more face plant.
Yes, for sure, 100%. But I was using, like, I had my heels dug into the mountain, and then I hit, like, a little rut in the patch that was just, like, lowered a little bit, and the front of my board went forward immediately. It hit in there, and then I rolled, like, 3 times. That's the only reason I got injured. If I didn't hit that rut, I would have been fine, but also, like, if I was skiing, I don't know if it would have been better, because
it would have.
I don't know if it would have
been. It would have been.
I can't say definitively that it would have been.
On the length of the skis. I see people with those, like, really long skis. No, I don't think those would have been better, but, like, decent medium length ski.
Yeah, I think my skis are average length. I assure you it's average. I should probably press on this point some more when I get the chance. Sorry, to lock back in, because I am pretty EP. I would like to get rid of this witness and move on.
I'm feeling it.
This snowmobile can't cross this suspension bridge, so she must have left it on the opposite side of the bridge and crossed on the foot.
That sounds right.
But what's all this? When I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, I didn't see anything near the ski bridge. You must have failed to see it, sister. Maybe. But when I made it back to the Hazakura Temple, it was there, by the main gate. The snowmobile, I mean. I don't know what I saw. It was covered in snow, too. But that isn't possible.
Order in the court. What does this all mean?
So, then what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there would be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used the snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple.
Send help? Fish! Huntress needs help. Can you go help? Because she broke my Steam. It won't load anymore. Oh, I don't...
No, not the Steam.
I don't... Oh, well. I don't know how to help you.
I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble.
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes, I have nothing more left to add. I haven't told you everything.
Don't you dare suggest I update my BIOS. But Huntress, when was the last time you updated it? Nope, when was the last time you updated your BIOS? Fish, when was the last time you updated your BIOS?
I was actually gonna do that because you told me Huntress suggests that to everybody. Small part I want to do it, but I didn't know if I should.
I don't know how to fix that. Alright, we're gonna have a BIOS updating stream one day. We're gonna have Huntress on as a special guest. I'll try the hammer.
Okay, here's the thing, Huntress. Now that you know me, technology is just gonna randomly fuck you.
That's true. That's so true. I don't understand what it is about Nopty. He could do the exact correct thing and have the completely different result. Oh, yeah. It's okay, Fish. We'll have a BIOS updating stream where we update everyone's BIOS.
Yeah. But then that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness, who could testify to have seen the snowmobile. Oh,
A
Phoenix.
witness, huh?
Phoenix. Was there no one out walking perhaps Dusky Bridge on that night? Phoenix.
You're gonna need more whiskey.
Phoenix.
Okay. Do you want me to bring it to you?
Wait.
Hey, I don't think that's so likely.
Huntress?
It was a cold.
I got some for you.
It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that.
I love the idiot that we're talking about.
Unless they had something really important to do.
That's a shame.
Hold on, I know that idiot. Something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor, actually there just might be one idiot who may be of help to us.
Really?
You're not someone who might have seen this snowmobile on the night of the murder. I don't know for sure if he saw it.
I don't know.
But there are two things about him that do come to mind.
Which are?
First, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder.
And the second being?
This individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he's our kind of idiot.
Nope, do you know you could read... Nope, do you know you could read that... You know you could read that line, right? It is technically yours.
Did I not read it? Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about? Did I not read that?
No, this one I know definitively you did not, because you were about to start reading it, and then the thingy popped up, and you got distracted.
Take that!
This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Delacroix's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting.
This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, Elise Deneuve.
Her student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on the night of the murder?
That's...
Because he's an idiot.
Don't tell him about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness, before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was, perhaps, searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him. Although I cannot guarantee that this is the reason.
BRB going to shower? Okay! Enjoy your shower, and may the steam gods be ever in your favor.
And so, this unfortunate, unreliable looking man, what exactly was it he saw? I intend to extract that from him right here in this coffer.
Stream's gonna end soon anyways. I fucking forgot Sushima does that! I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, stream is going to end soon if you want to be a part of the raid. You can shower a little bit later. I'll join you even.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a shower after stream too.
Would you want me to join you too, Nopty? Anyways, this is your line. Yeah. I don't think you read it.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately. So I get distracted.
I have no choice, do I? I do get distracted by Huntress showering, I'll be honest, too. I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Larry. They've escaped me yesterday. Today I'm going to get everything out of you.
He's gonna slowly turn into Phoenix, like, hey, my friend from childhood, you son of a bitch. Why won't you do what it...
Look, we can all do our part to conserve water. Alright, Huntress, we'll all shower together. Fish, do you need a shower too?
Yeah. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
Fish loves water. She's such a good girl. She's always drinking water, even room temperature. I'm gonna drink some water right now. Nobody drink some water.
Water is evil, no.
Nobody, did I fucking stutter?
You did.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
What did you say?
It was Fish.
No. I've realized why y'all think water is good for me. Y'all don't realize I live with hard water. It's not healthy for you. Freaking poison.
Hard water?
Hard water.
Like, is it like hard soda or hard,
No, hard water just means like unfiltered water from nature.
Why don't you get a water filter? Just
get an apartment. If you're talking about
no, I'm talking about
a filter like that.
No, I'm talking about you fucking fill the thing. It filters the water and then you pour it. Like I have one. Yeah, I have one of those.
Who wants one of those?
I literally have one of those.
Hey, all I'm saying is that to buy that's gonna be like a $15 item. I could buy like... Never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Condoms! Let's go! Fucking get it, Nofty.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you were gonna say alcohol.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to make those jokes anymore to maybe
I love this. Nofty's not an alcoholic, he swears.
I could get like 2 or 3 bottles of like that alcohol that tastes like pure ethanol. That like
Yo, Everclear! I love Everclear. Oh, the fucking alcohol of my youth. Yeah, I remember being young
like
in college.
$5 for a jug?
No, it's $15 for a handle, actually.
$15 now?
Wait, Everclear was your first shots? I love that for you. That sounds so true.
So sorry.
It wasn't my first shot, but it was very, very... So the thing about Everclear, is when you are about to do a shot of Everclear, the best method that I learned from Bran is to exhale all of the air that you have in your lungs when you do the shot so that it can't knock the wind out of you.
All I'm gonna say is I never actually had Everclear. I'm just fucking around.
Oh.
No.
Well, no. Me and Bran would do shots of Everclear. Like I've done like 3 shots of Everclear in a row. And Bran has done like 6 shots of Everclear and like 6 shots of vodka. Oh, fuck, did he get fucked up that day. And then the next day go to visit his grandmother in the hospital. Still drunk.
Yeah, I never did that. I think for me it was the big ass jug of I was whiskey. So it was what is it? Cuttlefish, I think. I can't remember. The one that Marilyn Monroe liked.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Cuddy Shark?
I've never known a goddamn thing in my entire life. monsters at my con, it's more likely than you think. This is a visual novel, technically, right? That'll count. We're gonna go raid Maki. I haven't raided her in a while. Quite a while, actually. But Monster Prom, I love Monster Prom the series, so we'll go raid Maki. Alright, Nope, do the thing. Go. Say the things that you need to say. Who are you, where are you, when are you?
I'm dead. I'll be resurrecting soon enough. I'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.
I've already done. Huntress, I already did it. Huntress, I already did it. It's the monster objection. Sovereign of Sushi. Anyways, everyone, make sure that you go sub to Nopedy so that he's forced to finish his sub goal before even revealing it. I will see you tomorrow for...
I will move that goalpost so far ahead. I will double that goalpost.
Wow, double? That's it? Nopedy, you realize that my sub goal is 420 subs, right? Like, that's the meme.
Actually, I think I am going to modify the sub goal. Like, I am going to do a face stream now, one way or the other, because 2 people put a lot of money into it without realizing they did, and I don't want to fuck those 2 people over despite they didn't know they were doing what they were doing.
Right,
and then on the face stream, I will show what the goal is.
Hell yeah, love that for you. Alright, fuckers, I'll see you tomorrow with Brand, Thursday with Kenyo, Friday with Kale. I'm pretty sure we're not doing War Swords, we're probably gonna do something else. And then Sunday. Love you all. Oh, I might not stream Sunday. Sorry. Raid is already fucking sent. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay. And we